Good afternoon, lovely people. How are you all today? I can officially announce that summer is over. That was it. We are back to normal temperatures, which means sort of 12, 13 degrees, 15 at a push. We're back to rain, which is great because that's going to help with my soil. Raw. We're still having nighttime temperatures of 7 or 8 degrees, so it's still actually really, really quite chilly, and far too chilly for the mountains of seedlings I've got at home. They're everywhere now. So it's still too cold for me to bring them down to the cold frame, and also the cold frame's broken. More of that in a minute. So it's kind of, I'm playing sort of dodge with the weather at the moment and trying to crack on with things at home. And then when there's a little bit of a break in the weather, rush to the garden and try and do something constructive. And I'm so excited today because it's going to be Construction City. Yay! So, the cold frame, if you remember, I smashed a pane of it last year when I flicked up a stone as I was strimming. And it was like a bullet going through the glass. It was so scary, the noise. And then the whole thing just crazed over for a split second and then went tsh, this explosion of glass. Gave me quite a fright and made me think about my eyes. Anyway, long and the short of it is I managed to get hold of some perspex, which needs cutting to size, which will slot into where that pane was and hopefully won't shatter if I flick more stones up. So that's a job for today. But also, because we are starting to get some rain now, it's high time I put together my water butt that I bought, I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago now, because I want to do as much as I can to save water. Now it's only a little slimline one, so hopefully what I'll do is I'll get a second one when I've got some spare pennies for the other side of the shed, and over time as I get some pennies, whatever, I'd like to have more and more and more and create a little overflow system. Now, it's going to be a bit of a fiddly job on my own, isn't it? I'm leaning in for a cuddle. Yeah, a little bit of a fiddly job on my own. But, fortunately, today, I've been rescued. I'm not completely on my own. Ooh, I panned around really fast, because look who's here!
Hello, my darlings.
I was going to say hello, Graham, but you can say hello, my darlings, instead. So are you all set to go?
Yep, we're all ready.
Now, we should just say, all the kit lying around, all this guttering, this is absolutely brilliant. On Graham's house at the moment, all the guttering's been replaced. So he's been out on the scaffolding to get the mashed up old guttering to recycle it. Yay, loving a bit of recycling. So, that's enough chat. Yeah, that's enough chat, Graham. You're going to tell me in a minute you want a cup of coffee before you start work, aren't you?
No, I'm all right at the moment.
Work first, then coffee. Right, let's get to work. So this needs to be 62 by 62. Do you know what might be easier, Gray, is if you get the masking tape ready.
We'll mark it with a pencil and then put a
Is it going to mark?
I don't know.
Will it mark? Yeah. 62.
Yeah.
Is that showing at all? Oh yeah, just a little bit. There you go.
62.
62 and 62. 124.
Masking tape right in the middle and you've got to mark it again.
Hold on a sec. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just... Oh! Yeah. Let's have a little walk. I'm going to put you guys here, so we're not in the way. Hold on a sec.
Right in the middle.
Which side are you cutting? I can't see it.
No, I want to go... I want that on
so are you cutting this side?
No, I want to cut it right. Now,
you're going to cut in the middle of the masking tape?
That's it. Yeah.
You weirdo.
It don't shatter.
Are you sure?
Absolutely positive. Now you do 62 by 62 now. No, hang on.
I should actually. This might have been easier with something like a felt tip pen or something.
Masking tape. That's it.
It's got to be. No, I don't want it down the middle. This has got to be exact.
Will do.
Because if you're slightly off, it won't fit.
Yeah, do 62 by 62 now.
Oh, you're a pain in the...
There you are. On the masking tape. On the masking tape.
Okay, I see what you're planning.
Yeah.
I haven't got a long string. I don't know.
Probably the way I put the masking tape on. See, it stops it shattering. This way, and it gives you a better mark. Look at that.
Sure.
Positive.
Is that straight?
Where's your pencil?
I've missed you. You see? That's why you have to get in the pros. You know, it's like anything on the plot. I always work out how to do stuff, but sometimes I do it a bit handedly and awkwardly.
Yeah, look at that.
That looks.
What?
Give me a pencil set.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
It is, look. Where me now is?
Are you sure?
Yeah. There?
Yeah.
No, that. What'd you done?
What have I done?
Well, you measured and you put your
Look,
mark in.
there's my...
I thought that was your mark there.
Oh. You see, this is... What's the old adage? Measure twice, cut once. Or in this case, measure 17 times. Oh, it's because of that on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when you're cutting perspex, make it a shallow angle. So that way you're not forcing...
Hang on a minute. Do my knee at the same time.
So therefore you won't crack it. And just keep it nice and shallow. And if you can see, the teeth are very fine.
Is that
That's right. The teeth are very, very fine.
Yeah.
So you find the finest cut, which goes by, I think this is about 32 teeth. I'm not actually sure.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
But it says fine. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. We're all fine.
Do you want to have a go?
Oh, I'm sure I'll balls up.
No, do you look,
Just nice and gentle.
gentle.
Well, actually, that's the way I saw anyway, because I'm so rubbish at sawing. And just at a really shallow angle.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a really nice idea, clamping that wood on.
Yeah. If you can take the, that's it, use the top end more than, no, that's too
That
much of
end?
an angle. Yeah.
The top end being there?
No, but from that section of the saw.
I thought it was supposed to use the whole of the saw.
No, don't use, not on perfect. Make it a shallow angle. Shallow angle. You don't want it to bite, yeah? That's it. Can you feel the cut is the difference?
Yeah.
It doesn't rock.
No rock and roll here.
Just gently do it.
This is my kind of sawing. It's slow and gentle.
But it gets there, don't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with any of these jobs, isn't
Yeah.
it? Go slow and do it
Properly,
carefully rather
yeah.
than rush it and balls
it.
it off.
Try not to use it to be a hole.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Sorry.
no, it's alright.
Which line? That's moved.
That's the line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
keep going. You won't go nowhere because the simple reason we started off square. That's it. Nice
You just
and
need to be
gently.
super... Oh, do you know what I'm thinking with these? I've got an idea.
Just cut it.
I've already got an idea for the rubbish.
Yeah. Now this is where the part, you've got to take it nice and easy on the end. Easy. That's what you beat, because you've got too much of a fault.
Yeah. No, I realise. But that bit doesn't matter
no,
anyway.
because you're on the end, alright?
Right, one side done, another side to do. Oh, could you pass me a watering can, please? Where have I put it? Oh, it's just over there. So it comes with this base. This is the water butt now, and it kind of slots together, but you can't really sort of pick it up all in one go. It's a bit annoying. So what I'm going to do, just down by the side of the shed, I'm going to need to build it up a little bit. And one thing you want to bear in mind when you get the base, say that's sitting on its nice thing, the water butt's here and the tap's here, is, what you really want to know is, can I get my watering can underneath the tap? So it's just about on level with it, but I've just grabbed a few bricks from the plot to hopefully build the base up with. I mean, obviously at the side, so let's crack on with that. I don't know why you've got those out, I don't think you need them.
Just levering the ground up a little bit.
I do want to just double check that it actually fits.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
And where it's going to actually be. Oh. So it's kind of going to be there. Just.
Yeah, I could do the best. No, it's all right.
Have it here, because then it's much easier access, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's where we're building up from. Okay, good.
You're happy?
Yeah. I'm happy and I know I'm clapping my hands. So all I want to do is, I know we're on a level a bit, but it's going to be different levels.
No, don't worry, we build it up to make it level.
Have a little sink those down a bit. Right, I'm going to get on with this. Need to just take the soil down a little bit and then put a brick in and then another little brick so it's on level with the shed base. Right, let's crack on with that because it's a bit tricky to see at the minute, isn't it? It's a bit of a palaver to do, but hopefully my water bucket's going to be lovely and full of water, so it's actually worth taking a bit of time and effort to get it level. It looks a mess, but it's going to work. So this is the little section of guttering that's got the joint for the down bit in it. I've been shooed out of the way for the minute. Then we'll get some brackets on it later. Okay, no brackets. Right, let's figure out the next bit. It's going to have a couple of joints. We'll figure that out. Something like a bit of that, a bit of that.
You're putting it in the wrong place. We're supposed to come out here.
It's the one occasion when I can safely say my butt is too small. I can't stop making butt jokes. Gorgeous.
Just make that a bit bigger.
It's perfect. Job's a good one.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, is it time to go to the pub now? I've been talking about going to the pub for 2 hours.
You don't want me to carry on over.
No! What will the cats stand on? Look at all the pretty paw prints. Right. So I need a hole in the top. That's a fab tool. So Graham, if someone else wants to go and buy one of these extensions for your drill, look at that end. What's that called?
It's an old car.
Old cutter.
I knew you would love that.
Did you hear that, folks? If you need one of these, just go to your local DIY centre and say, "Can I have an old cutter? I've got an hole I need to cut. I need an old cutter."
You started on me already.
Already, I never stopped.
I've just cut it a bit bigger because it's
Let's have a
slightly.
butcher's.
Just
Cut a bit bigger. You need a bigger roll cutter. Get a bigger roll cutter.
I've got a bigger roll cutter.
So you go back to the DIY shop and say, "I need to make a bigger roll. I need a bigger roll cutter." I'm so sorry, Graham. What you have to put up with. Yeah, hold on. It's a bit of a squeeze. I like to be big, but.
One of your jars has just fell off the wall. Oh no, you haven't screwed it yet, have you?
Oh, I'm only on drill. Oh, someone stung me.
What?
Prickly fly. It's
Here's the next one. Now you know what you got to do with this one, don't you?
Slightly lower.
Slightly lower.
Listen, I read the books about the Romans and their aqueducts. But you know what? Who's to say that the front of the shed isn't lower than the back anyway?
Yeah, but it's not the point. We want to make
How
sure.
many brackets have I got?
4.
2, 3, 4. Job's a good one.
I always sort of was the little Dutch boy.
Oh, God. More like the mannequin P. Oh, Vivi.
Look.
Don't do an impression of the mannequin P. For anybody who's never been to Brussels, the mannequin P is a little statue of a little boy.
Peeing.
And he's got his toddy out and he's having a wee in the street. I can't hold everything. This is so annoying. Why am I not more dexterous? Do all my sewing.
Come down.
I can see.
That's it,
that was
yeah.
like top.
We'll take this one off and bring this one down. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to cut that hole bigger. Give us a shout when you want another one. That's why you need it long, yeah? What's the trigger?
Because you're always going, go slower, go slower. Oh, I'm not even going to fit in here.
Of course you are.
I need another screw, please.
Yeah.
In a second. I've got one. I'm seriously, I'm not going to fit to do this next bit.
We do it the side that you can see it. It doesn't have to be near it, as long as it's near the wood. I put my stuff there and I can't find it, what I was doing. See, look, clever.
You what?
Clever, see?
Clever.
You can do it.
Oh, yeah, but...
I would have taken it down a bit more.
Oh, shut your face, I'll take you down in a minute.
You done have some fun. I was having a go at me.
I don't know, you bowl up once a year
Yeah.
and just cause problems.
And get a load of stick.
Do you know, this year, it'll be 2 years since we put the shed up.
Really?
This summer, this August, I think it was August bank holiday it started. I've got to say, I've loved every second of it.
Eh?
I've loved every second of this new shed, and even the kind of the fun of taking the old one down.
Now, do you reckon you'll be able to get in on that in one?
Get in here, you mean?
Yeah.
It's not so much me. All right, Tiger. It's
Yes, you can. So, how are we going to do this?
I need two more screws, please.
I'll show you how to do this one. Yes, if,
If I had a little pilot hole.
No, you can't use a pilot hole.
You hold it, I'll hammer it.
You got it. No.
Oh, I love the sound of splitting shed wood. Have you got one more?
Screw.
Have you got another screw glue?
Yeah.
Oh! I've got a seesaw effect.
Hey?
There's a seesaw effect, but it's never going to be stood on.
I think you should have brought your jigsaw down, it would have been easier, but
I did say.
yeah, I know you did, but I will get to
But
it.
you wasn't listening.
Eh?
But yours isn't listening.
Yeah, I know.
Give me a second. Does it unsnap? Don't, because otherwise I'll snap it and I'll break it and then I'll have to go to shops and get another one.
I have trouble always putting them on. Right, what you've got to do, you put it in there, like that, right?
Yeah, like
Good job.
that. Hold on, I should show everyone this. Hang on a minute. Coming in for your close-up.
You got it? And then you snap it, you keep on pushing it until it's...
Oh, it goes on, there's like a little lug.
Like that.
You see, I'd have been trying to pull these bits off. You were setting me up for it. That's the wrong end.
Shut up.
All the snapping on that other end to seal it up, we've now got to replicate.
Big end first, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
Hang it.
I'll bring all the other down.
Ow! Oh, watch your finger. Right. That's that bit. Now let's get the butt back. I need my butt back.
You've just got to cut the out. Can I do it, help you?
No, do you know what it is? I'm just frustrated. It's fine. It's just because everything's so flimsy.
Yeah.
I hate flimsy stuff.
No, you got
I
it.
think also this might be too long. It's pushing it off the stand.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because look where it wants it to. Where it wants to sit is over there, and that's not on the stand. Look, it's wonky.
Yep.
Yeah, we need about, I would say,
a little bit more.
an inch.
Yep, we'll do
Do you
that.
agree?
Yeah.
About an inch.
Yep. No problem.
What I might do, as and when I find some,
Put
is
that on first.
if I find some like strong wire, I'm thinking actually to lash the base with it because
That's it.
it really is flimsy and flimsy. See, that's the kind of sort you find out. It's like when I got the shed, there was loads of it. Check now. But I thought, oh, that's a bit flimsy. So just sometimes, even when you've bought something off the shelf, don't expect it to work first time, and maybe kind of have in your mind that you will have to make adjustments and think about ways to strengthen, etc., etc. Because what I don't want is in 6 months' time to be out starting all over again with this.
Put the top one in first.
Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? That one's too low now. I tell you what it is, this is just moving too much, it's doing my nut. Can we make the hole maybe slightly less tense? No, it's still trying to push it out, it's still pushing it out.
There you go. Oh.
So,
That is level.
let's have a little look. I think the jobs are good now.
It's getting that base. I don't like that base at all.
I don't like the base at all, and I also,
Do you want me to take a bit more off?
that is still, because if this is straight,
Yeah.
it's pushing it out, so I reckon, have your fag, and then we'll have another, I think, centimetre. Let's get a centimetre off and we'll come back and see how it does. So, there we have it. Guttering's up. My little crazy Heath Robinson old parts downpipe into my...
No water coming out.
Hold
No
on a
water
minute.
coming out.
Into my lovely slimline butt.
No water coming out.
And then, great. Oh, actually, what we were just saying as well is, just this little area in front, I'm going to get some more bricks for, so that when the I was going to say the kettle. When the watering can is sitting there, it's got something under it so it can actually just sit there, and I'm not sort of bent over holding the weight of it and hurting my back. So yeah, that's fab. Chuffed to get that done today. And we've got loads and loads of bits of sort of leftover parts. I was going to say body parts. I don't know what I'm... Sun's gone to my head. Yeah, loads of bits left over, which I'll stash for now. And then hopefully I'll get another butt and put one on this side of the shed. So if you remember, you may... actually, I didn't have a channel at that time, but this little bit sticking out over the window it was there because I was getting a couple of... Well, I had a little leak coming in over the window. So when I come to put another water butt in, just take that little lip off because the guttering will go along, but the guttering is going to catch the rain and we'll bring it to here and send it down to another butt here. Hey, what a fab session that was. So like an hour and a half, get the cold frame sorted, get the water butt up, brilliant, and with all those little bits of perspex that were left over from the edges, all I've done is I've just cut them down. I've got a little hole in there, you see that? And what I'm going to do is make some plant labels. So I think a little bit of wire through the hole, then write on this with like a felt tip type pen, and then they can hang in the wires of my fence to label the acocha and the loofah and the grapevine. But because they're in perspex, they won't cloud my view too much from the shed. Yay! So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've actually got 6 of those. So yeah, I'll dot them around the garden. Absolutely fabulous. I'm chuffed. It's clouding over. It looks like it might pelt with rain in a sec. I'm coming in for a hug again. Hang on a sec. It looks like it might absolutely lash down in a minute. So it's time to pack up. And what I'm really excited about is that the next time I'm here, the water butt, should have filled up a bit. So for now, I'm going to say, Graham, what'd you say?
Bye bye, my darlings.
Bye darlings. It's bye from him and it's cheerio from me. I hope you're all having wonderfully productive days, afternoons, whatever. And enjoy yourselves, whatever you're getting up to, no matter how irksome particular moments of it are. Just have fun with it. I'll see you all again really soon, I hope. But in the meantime, take care, everyone.